Sam Roberts at Goldington Road. On a Thursday afternoon, I managed to catch up with Mike Rare. Mike, a couple of weeks unexpectedly almost not doing very much. It must have been a little bit frustrating, and you must be very keen to get down to some rugby this weekend.
Yeah, for sure. It's been a little bit of state of limbo, and obviously we tried our best to get some sessions in, but they've all been a little bit lacking in sort of physicality. But we can't control the weather. We've tried to keep the boys ticking over with some interesting stuff, but it's never easy. And it's a physical sport, contact sport, and they want to do some contact. And to say they're itching and desperate for Saturday is an understatement. I think by the time we get to 3 o'clock, there'll be a few sort of caged monsters coming out of that changing room.
We've had a situation where we've had time off. Has that allowed you to a certain extent to reassess? Last time I spoke to you, we were pretty pressed on the injury front. Has that been a little bit of a blessing in disguise?
Yeah, and actually so that was alleviated probably the following week after we spoke last. Certainly going into the Moseley game week Saturday. We're picking from a squad of 26, 27, which is great. And obviously when this fixture does have to get played again, and it's going to be sandwiched midweek somewhere, maybe next week, maybe the week after, with a bit of luck, because we're desperate to get a play before Christmas. The good thing is, we can put a 15 out of a weekend or a Tuesday. Obviously there'll be 7 boys on the bench plus 6 or 7 beyond that, so effectively you could have 13 boys ready to go for the following game. So we're in a good place at the moment, but we're keen for Saturday. We've had to kind of look at our selection over the next 3 or 4 games and map out where we might be. So there will be plenty of changes going on, but everybody's come in and been selected on any given Saturday has done a great job for us. There's not too many weak links in our squad, and guys like Chris Locke will get a shot this week. Robin Boot will be on the bench. So Sean Toombs, kind of looking at all the guys pretty much who haven't been with us for a number of years, like most of the lads. I think it's important they get more game time, because come beyond Christmas into March and February, March and April, the more exposure they have to our systems and patterns and plays, they should be fully up to speed come playoff time.
We're heading towards Christmas. Have I spoken to you back in August about where you wanted to be at Christmas? Is this just about it?
I think in many ways we've overachieved. I look at the thing simply, you either overachieve or underachieve, and I think we probably overachieved a little bit, and that's just being a realist. Because I think this time last year, we were slightly unfortunate on many occasions. We lost, sort of a handful of games by 1 score. So look, the margins are fine. We're in a good place at the moment, but that's now and again you have to have a bit of luck. I think certainly when you think of Bristol and Welsh who are hanging on, we've had to dig deep at times and grind out some wins. But yeah, I couldn't have asked for more. I mean, the squad are a great bunch to be around, and they're enjoying what they're doing, and they're pushing each other. And I have to say, as much as I speak to you a lot and various members of the press around Bedford, a lot of work goes on behind the scenes, and Jamie Bain's done a fantastic job since he's come in, and Heinze in his own inimitable way, and Q have done a great job with the forwards, and while she's the proof of the pudding with Walshy with the backs is on the try scoring sheets, and it's not just about me, it's not just about the players, it's about a whole collective effort here, and I want to point that out, that our backroom staff here, and in particular again looking at the physios and the medical support we've got for a part-time outfit, I think we've really battled above our average so far. But there's still a long way to go, and this is my Christmas pat on the back. But we still got a long way to go, and we haven't won anything yet, and we've got to keep our feet on the ground and keep working hard and keep working for each other, and make sure we're in a good place come March and April, as I keep repeating myself.
This weekend, British and Irish Cup, a wonderful opportunity. We welcomed Llanelli last year. Another great name of British and Irish rugby coming to Goldington Road. It must be really quite exciting about what this competition is about.
Yeah.
If you understand that question.
Good question. Can you ask that again? Yeah. Look, last year was a a real eye opener for us. I thought it was great to jump on a plane and go across to Ireland and play Ulster, and they had, I think, pretty much 10 of their Heineken Cup squad playing that day. It was an Ireland weekend, international weekend, and it taught us a great lesson. I think we didn't there was a few boys playing that game. I'm not making excuses here. Chris Goodman had played for a bit, and Chris Brightwell had his first game. So we made a few changes when in that. But that first half of rugby was the best we'd come against all year. Including Exeter in that semi-final playoff. Ulster were superb, and the fact that we get a chance to play them back here now, we're in pretty good fettle ourselves. It's great. I keep saying that the unknown is good. It's good for everybody. It's good for the players from a player development point of view. They have to play what they see, what's in front of them, because we've got limited knowledge on them. And certainly for the coaches, we test ourselves in the heat of the battle, making the right calls at the right time. Given that we know limited amount. Obviously we know how Ulster play by and large. I can't see them changing too much from that. Obviously the personnel will be massively different from that, but they're going to come over. They had a good start against Swansea, and they want to keep that going. So it's going to be a tough game, but a great game, and good to see these sort of sides come in. We've got Neath on the horizon, and then Swansea after Christmas, and obviously we know a bit about London Welsh and Moseley, but we're keen to have a good crack in this competition, and if we get off to a good start, who knows where it'll take us. I think whilst we're all relatively in good shape, I think it's a competition worth looking at and worth having a go at.
Certainly last year Cornish Pirates showed what can be achieved, and it really was a great win for them. Is it something that you sort of will be, sort of as the competition develops, will be something more and more you'll be putting your eye on, as it were?
Well, no, my eyes on it straight away. I mean, we identified this in the calendar when the fixtures come out as a natural sort of freshening up period. Not necessarily that we're going to go and take it lightly and switch off. By that I mean different focus, different competition, different set of circumstances, different sides. We don't play them year to year, it's a real fresh challenge, and that's the way we painted the picture. But ultimately, we set out a long time ago to make this place a fortress again, and we've done that to an extent. Obviously, one loss against Worcester. We want to keep that going. Proud of our home record. The guys really enjoy playing in front of a crowd. It looks like there's a good crowd coming on the weekend. Tickets have gone well, and if Ulster show up, it could be a real entertaining game.
Fantastic. Well, enjoy it. Looking forward to it myself. Thank you very much.
Cheers, Sam.